Ahead of a demo for Pokemon Champions being available for players at PAX East this coming weekend, as of recording this video, a number of content creators have already had hands-on access to the game for over an hour. So in today's video, we'll be taking a look at all of the information available from these various sources online and covering all relevant aspects of what you can expect to see from Pokemon Champions when it drops. We start off with an overview of the tutorial that walks you through the game, taking you through singles and doubles battles whilst covering what appears to have been the fundamentals of Pokemon battling, which will be a great feature for newer players to the franchise. The tutorials were described as being very in-depth if you are new to the whole competitive scene, so Champions is going to be a great introduction to help those newer players get started. These tutorials also give rewards for completing them. Although we didn't get to see exact numbers for the rewards, it was hinted that useful items and currency that will help build your Pokemon teams will be rewarded, so expect trainer tickets, victory points, and maybe other battle items. We do learn that there is very little to no single player experience outside of the battle tutorials, and the whole game's focus is around multiplayer battling. Having no single player battle tower or similar thing like this that we've seen in older titles, stadium games, or Battle Revolution is slightly disappointing. The reviewers then go on to cover how Pokemon are obtained in Champions, and there's nothing really new revealed here, with one option being transferring Pokemon in from Pokemon Home, and the other via recruitment from Roster Ranch. Roster Ranch has a cooldown of 22 hours as we know from the overview trailer, and the wait time can be skipped by either using quick coupons, with each quick coupon reducing the wait time via an hour, or what was revealed in these review sessions was the confirmation that you could skip these 22 hours using victory points, which would cost a total of 2,200 victory points to re-roll a random selection of 10 Pokemon that you get. And it was confirmed that shiny Pokemon can be obtained through the random selection recruitment in Roster Ranch, and these shiny Pokemon will be easily identifiable when you happen to ever come across one. The odds of this happening are not clear, but from what you'd imagine, it'll probably be similar to the base shiny odds in games like Scarlet and Violet at 1 in 4,096. Of course, I will confirm this as soon as we do get that confirmation. But this is great news for all you shiny Pokemon lovers out there. It was also confirmed that Pokemon do not have visible levels in this game, and their stats are shown to be what they would be otherwise at level 50. And it has been confirmed that although IVs don't really exist in a sense where these can be modified, all Pokemon and Champions will have their stats if they were maxed out and set to 31, but there is no way to adjust these. All attacks of Pokemon will now automatically have the maximum amount of PP, so things like PP ups or PP max items will no longer be required when training your team. And there is also no visible move tutors or TMs anymore. When changing a Pokemon's moveset, you will just be presented with a long list of teachable moves that Pokemon will be able to use. That was described as convenient, and it was something that you could filter to pick from. Victory points were then covered, and it was stated that victory points are not a currency that you can buy or obtain through any microtransactions in the game. To obtain victory points, you will be awarded these through battling, of course, completing daily missions, as well as weekly missions, starter missions, and membership missions that are available. So outside of battling, there will be a number of ways and tasks you will be able to constantly cycle through to easily obtain victory points to help build and customize your teams. But as it stands, we still currently don't have any concrete numbers for these missions and the payouts that they give. We did get a reveal of 2 abilities with new Mega Pokemon though, with Mega Froslass getting the Snow Warning ability when it does Mega Evolve, which brings Snow to the field for 5 turns. And also Dragonite is confirmed to have multi-scale when it does Mega Evolve. It was also stated that the battle interface does show actual stat multipliers applied to each Pokemon in their respected summary screen during battle, and this will show the exact number of the increased or reduced stats during the match. This data summary screen will also show active statuses and effects that that Pokemon is currently under, which definitely helps out all competitive players to the scene. Now, outside of the odd bit of information that was revealed through these review sessions, nothing groundbreaking was shown that hasn't already been documented documented on the Pokemon Champions website or through the recent overview trailer that was dropped. There are still a lot of big questions over the accessibility of your victory points and the payouts of these that you're going to get from completing certain missions in the game, which could be a big hang up depending on which way it goes, with this game being a big hit or potentially a miss. It is great to get the perspective from the content creators that have had the opportunity to play this game, but with Pokemon Champions dropping in 2 weeks now, hopefully we get some more information from the PAX East demo sessions that will be running this coming weekend. But let me know in the comments what you're most excited for when Pokemon Champions drops. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, do consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of our Pokemon Champions coverage. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.